I'm Pat Mcsharry, and on this episode of IDO Insights, we're going to be talking about my top 3 favorite lake trout baits through the ice.
In-depth outdoors insights, tips, tricks, and hacks from the pros.
Lately at In-Depth Outdoors, we've been getting a lot of questions about lake trout tackle and what tackle we're bringing with us when we're going out on the ice chasing these fish. And I'm going to give a little bit of a rundown on my top 3 favorite bait styles. And my number 1 go-to is a swim jig head, 1/4 ounce VMC swim jig head with some kind of a white plastic. White flukes, white jerk shads, paddle tails, anything, with soft rubber and always in white, like I said. And the reason for this is the types of water that we're fishing in northwestern Ontario has a lot of cisco and smelt. And they're about that same size. I mean, that is basically a replication of the exact bait that these lake trout are eating. And that's always gonna be my number 1 go-to when I'm headed up there lake trout fishing. Now, my next favorite bait that I'm not gonna leave home without is the Tingler spoon. That's a 3/16 ounce. This is Emerald Shiner, had really good luck on that on Lake of the Woods. And one of the things that I've done with this is I've added VMC dress treble. It's a X-Wrap dress treble. And that just adds a little bit of a flash to it, a little bit of substance there that seems to really close the deal on those lake trout. And one of the cool things, you don't have to steal these off of your X-Wraps. VMC actually sells them in 3-packs. And that's just a little modification that you can do on these that makes them customized for lake trout fishing, and the fish really seem to like it. The next style of bait are the minnow baits, and that's your rip and wrap, slab wraps, that kind of stuff. These really work well on Lake Superior. The years that we're able to get out there and fish when it's cold enough and you can walk out right out of Duluth, those white rip and wraps, number 6 right there, that's a really good bait, and we've always had good success on that bait. So that's basically the rundown. My go-to, like I said, is gonna be the white fluke. That's gonna be my number 1 bait. If that doesn't seem to be closing the deal, I'm gonna switch over and start using a little bit of more spoons. The spoons seem to really shine when it's sunny out. They give a little bit of flash down there and really attract those lake trout. And then I always bring those minnow baits. Sometimes they work really well. Last spring we had some great action on the slab wrap. And like I said, Lake Superior, those rip and wraps are a go-to. So that's the rundown, 3 top favorite baits for lake trout fishing.
For more tips, tricks, and hacks from the pros, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at In-Depth Outdoors TV.